Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals are playing tonight. First of all, I hate that Max Muncy cannot play tonight due to a dislocated elbow. That's not good news. I don't like that Clayton Kershaw has been ruled out for the entire postseason by Dave Roberts. And then I also just don't really like, as a Dodgers fan, that we have to face the St. Louis Cardinals, because historically, this has not been the best rivalry and the best matchup for the Dodgers. In fact, they've played 5 times since 1985. Cardinals have taken 4 of 5. The only time that the Dodgers have beaten them in the last 5 postseason meetings was in 2009. In the NLDS, they swept them 3-0. With the exception of that, 2013, 2014, you had Clayton Kershaw and Zach Greinke at the height of their careers. You had Hanley Ramirez and Andre Ethier and Matt Kemp. And they lost to a Adam Wainwright led team, who once again is getting the starting pitching job tonight against Max Scherzer. You had Adam Wainwright pitching back then, and then you had just this deep bazillion number of Matts on that team. You had Matt Carpenter, you had Matt Holliday, Matt Adams hit a 3-run homer that iced the 2014 series. And I believe that 2013, Dodgers started out on the road. 2014, they actually had home court advantage, yet still lost at home. So this matchup is actually pretty even, because historically in the regular season, the Dodgers have beaten the St. Louis Cardinals 1,036 times. The Cardinals have beaten the Dodgers in the regular season 1,033 times. And this year, the Dodgers barely won the season series 4-3 against the St. Louis Cardinals, who perhaps entering this postseason were one of the hottest teams, if not the hottest team in baseball. They just came off a stretch winning 17 straight games. And so I'm concerned. Listen, I love Max Scherzer. I think he'll pitch extremely well. He's getting the starting nod. Adam Wainwright is getting the starting nod for the St. Louis Cardinals. He had the second most wins as a pitcher in MLB. Fortunately, the Dodgers had 3 of the top 5 pitchers for most wins in the MLB on their team. Julio Urias finished first with 20. Then you had Buehler and you had Scherzer. The Dodgers have the best ERA in baseball, had the most saves in baseball. They're top 5 in home runs. But all of that being said, the wild card game, it doesn't matter what the stats say, what the numbers say. It comes down to one game. It's not about who's better. One game, can you capture lightning in a bottle in one game to propel you forward? And it's utter bogus. I mean, it's the fact that the Dodgers won 106 games and somehow are in the wild card game with the second best record in baseball by one game. They're in the wild card is a bit preposterous to me. Baseball's got to change that at some point, but it is what it is. That's the situation. And there's a lot of star power. This is why the Dodgers have the team that they have, because they're built to hopefully withstand Max Muncy not being there, even though there's a big void at first base. You've got Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, Justin Turner, Trey Turner, who has the most hits in baseball. In fact, he's got the highest batting average in baseball right now. Corey Seager, Chris Taylor. This team should be fine. But then again, the Cardinals, they've got some experienced players. Paul Goldschmidt, Yadier Molina, Nolan Arenado, who they got from the Colorado Rockies. Matt Carpenter is still there. I just kind of despise that guy, Matt Carpenter, more out of respect, not actually the person, just the player. He's still on the team. So they've got a lot of guys. Paul DeJong is still there as well. The Cardinals have some players. This is going to be a tight game tonight. I'm concerned. I think the Dodgers will pull it out. They should, because I think their pitching is better. Once they get Wainwright out of the game, I think that the Dodgers can pull away with their depth. But we'll see. It's going to be close.